Hey Poke Crew, Mama Kangaskhan here, and I'm doing the top 10 scariest realistic Pokemon video. I've been wanting to do this for a while, but other stuff came ahead of it. This is also the first ever Viewer's Choice video. I'm hoping to do a long line of these. I'm not going to be doing one this month, since this one is the Viewer's Choice. I will be doing at least one Viewer's Choice a month. I will be doing this quite often. This will be the first in a long line of Viewer's Choice videos. This is also possibly the last realistic Pokemon video I do. If you have realistic Pokemon that I haven't done in the previous two videos, you can click them along the side here. Then put a link in the comments below, and I will take a look at them. But look at the other videos before you send them in. I do not want repeat. I put in multiple pictures for each one. So let's get this started. Let's do this first ever Viewer's Choice video. Bum, bum, bum. Number 10. Wheezy's not the most attractive Pokemon in the entire series. But what made him a fan favorite was the episode in which he and Arbok were given away so that they could protect a group of Coughing and Ekans. You can see them in this picture crying as James, Meowth, and Jessie are defending them so that they can get away from a Pokemon hunter. James really loved his Weezing, and it was so sad. We got to see a human side of Team Rocket. It wasn't all just capture Pokemon and take them away. This is where things were the saddest. I remember crying my eyes out whenever I saw this episode. However, I don't think if I had seen this picture, I would have been crying nearly as much. If this were James's Pokemon, I seriously believe he would have been having nightmares. I know I would have. But it's nothing compared to this other photo. Seriously, I get that they did the tusk and made him realistic and everything, but that's just too realistic for me. I mean, put him in the Pokeball overnight and battle with him later. Give your opponents a nightmare, but leave me alone. Number 9. Ghastly isn't exactly the most fear-inspiring Pokemon in the entire universe. I mean, Officer Jenny's Ghastly from the episode where they had the drowsy hypnotizing people was downright funny. So was the one that Ash found in the Pokemon Tower in the anime. The creepiest one would have to be the one that posed as a girl and nearly lured Brock and James to their death. This photo, if you had watched my top 10 worst realistic Pokemon, this would have been part of the picture you would have seen of Ghastly, Haunter, and Gengar, where I complained about them being freaking bad. This is somewhat scary, but not as scary as this. It literally looks like some poison coming off of a disembodied head. Possibly the one that belongs to Voldemort, but it's still a disembodied head spewing what looks like noxious fumes everywhere. That would get me screaming. Coming in at number 8 is Darkrai. From the movie The Rise of Darkrai to Tobias, the mysterious Darkrai trainer, this guy hasn't exactly had the best reputation. It is the Nightmare Pokemon. Literally, it hands out nightmares as if they were candy on Halloween. And I can see it from this picture, though he still looks a little forlorn, and I still want to go up and hug him and tell him how sweet and wonderful he is. It is this one that makes it look like he has a red, blood-stained bottom jaw that scares me. That is not a Pokemon I would want to find in a dark alley or in an alley that is bright as freaking day in the middle of the night. It's just not one that I would want to be around. Sorry, Darkrai, legendary though you are, I cannot accept that nightmare. Number 7 is Lickitung. This one isn't what you would consider to be one of the most scary Pokemon, considering how it freaking looks. It's pink and yellow. Pink and yellow. As we all know, Jesse caught Lickitung by trying to battle and failing, and then just giving up and throwing a Pokeball, seeing what would happen. And what happened? He got Lickitung. And apart from some of the more unsavory pictures that they have had that have basically brought about some not so PG memes, Lickitung was a favorite of Jessie's. It was really sad that she accidentally got Wobbuffet from trading Lickitung, but as we all saw, Wobbuffet is just comedy gold. Then we get these pictures of Lickitung that make us wonder, what was Jessie thinking when wanting that Pokemon? Let it eat and then go away. That's literally what this lizard thing looks like, but it's this other one, this tongue that looks like it's a giant sucking tentacle trying to eat my face. It freaks me out. It's not exactly the most scariest thing, and I could live with it, just like the ones previous. But still, that tongue. At number 6, we have the infamous Gengar, the Shadow Pokemon, who also has a Mega Evolution that emphasizes its scary. As we all know, Gengar is part of the evolution line of Ghastly, and was part of the trio that basically killed Ash at the Pokemon Tower. And again, I'm referencing an old photo where we see him basically a wingless bat, which does not invoke scary to me. Creepy, but not scary. This photo is one that is terrifying. I mean, seriously, I do not want to see that. But it's the one afterwards that gives me the nightmares. It literally looks like some wind's trying to blow it away and failing. Yeah, that is not a shadow. That is just plain mean. Now that we're halfway through this list, I think we should talk about Pinsir. He also has a Mega Evolution, but I mainly want to talk about the realistic version. They either have a really huge mouth, or they are just super creepy giant bugs. Oh, if anyone has watched the old bug movies, you know it's kind of cheesy what they do, but this is a no-no. Big mouth or giant creepy ass bugs are a no-no. I don't care how much you want to put a pin in and put it on a wall. You do not want to meet this guy ever. Ever. At the number 4 spot, we have Baynet. Baynet is a voodoo Pokemon in my opinion. It is a doll that comes to life to wreak havoc on its previous owner for throwing it away. And it too has a Mega Evolution. The most famous Baynet that I remember is the one that Harley has in order for him to torture May and to win the Pokemon contest. Well, just think about this when you see this picture, what Harley was using. Yes, it is creepy. It is a freaking voodoo doll, people. A voodoo doll that's come to life to wreak havoc on the previous owner. I think this one's worse though. Those eyes are staring into your soul. They're reading your mind and planning on how to kill you. throwing it away. I'm sorry, but Harley can win the contest with this Pokemon. Not because of how good it is, but I just don't want the nightmares, man. Coming in at number 3 is our ever so popular Haunter. Yes, Haunter. Basically a giant floating bag with arms that do not attach to his body. And that's great, that's awesome. If anyone remembers watching the Gen 1 seasons, remember whenever Ash won a badge because Sabrina couldn't stop laughing at Haunter? Yeah, that was awesome. I even think that this bat version could make Sabrina laugh. I mean, seriously. I mean, that would be funny. Wait a minute. What's this photo? This one's actually really cool. How did this one get put in? I'm sorry. It's creepy, but it's cool. This one I would want. This is the Haunter I want. Not this Haunter. No, not this Haunter. This is right. Why is the other one in this one at the end? Anyway, this Haunter would freak me out. I know the arms are attached, but a physical being can't have floating arms. That's the point there that's being made. Still, this is creepy, but it's not as creepy as our number 1. Just keep watching, please, just keep watching. Our second place nomination is Muck. Alright, Muck isn't exactly the best Pokemon. I mean, it is literally toxic sludge. If it's in waters, it ruins the water system. But everybody loves Ash's Muck. Ash's Muck loves to hug everybody, right? Not if it looks like this. That's a no-no. How Professor Oak and Ash can deal with that, I don't know. It's not the scariest version out there. This is. Look at that. Is that bones or teeth? And it's one. No hug. No hug. Please, no hug. Please, no hug. Oh, no. No. But still not the creepiest. This one I could still possibly live with, as long as it stays in Squiddy Ball forever. Yeah, we'll go with that. Our gold medalist is Mr. Mime. As we all know, Ash Ketchum's mother has a Mr. Mime who loves cooking and cleaning, and he's always there to take care of Mrs. Ketchum. The costume itself is scary. I mean, seriously, the fear-inducing, potential child abductor bell keeps going off with that costume. It's even worse whenever you think that somebody could think that it's a giant reptile or amphibian thing on the J. Yeah, no, that's not Mr. Mime. Creepy though it is, I don't think a child will want to go and play with it. Mr. Mime on the TV show is much nicer looking, I will give it that. Still creepy, but nice. This one sort of invokes the thought of Slender Man. This is what you get whenever you are a bad child. This thing will come to your window and try and take you. That will help Hypno take the kids. No. No. This is why people are scared of clowns. This right here is why people are scared of clowns. That and it. Okay, well that's it for this video. Tune in next time whenever I talk about new Pokemon and new things coming to Pokemon Sun and Moon. I have to do a bit of, updating on that. A lot of things have come out. So I'm going to try and do my best. And I will see you all next time. Bye! Check out my other videos and don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more.